Hi guys, this is Samantha Hamilton, your psychic love coach and medium clairvoyant, looking into your past, present, future. But we are going to be talking about that special date of Valentine's. Yes, this is your love oracle reading. So, as always, select your 1, 2 or 3 oracle. Close your eyes and let's begin a meditation. As we ask the angel Japhael, the angel of love, or Shamiel, the angel of healing hearts, we ask these angels to resonate around us. We invite them in. We meditate by closing our eyes and tuning in, relaxing our shoulders, breathing in slowly, exhaling, connecting to the solar plexus, allowing that beautiful light to resonate into the heart chakra, and imagine pink and green, and most of all white light. Allow this in, breathing in, relaxing the shoulders and the feet, and let's begin this oracle. So we're going to start our oracle reading with number 1. That's really interesting. Oracle number 1. To those that have chosen number 1, you've chosen the stone of birth and transformation. You're really calling out there for a fresh new start. But you know what's come to mind straight away? Those that are angry, annoyed, disappointed, this birthstone, the birthstone, as in not the stone for your birth, I'm talking about B, the rune stone, B, the birth of a beginning, cannot resonate with you if you've not cleared up your stuff, whatever that stuff is. So, you want a new beginning within your personal life. I'd write your dreams, your wishes, make a wish. After all, you have the stone of birth. And that's what that represents. This is, to me, I feel this is always a great opportunity. Great opportunities with this, because it's telling me that you're definitely going to be getting the answers, the wishes, and your desires. Your heart desire is there. Remember, the angels will only give you what they feel is right for you. But of course, there is always free will. You may decide to push against the grain. And by doing so, do not expect things to be long lasting. If I'm confusing you, I apologize. Because this is a great opportunity for you to cut all ties from all negativity and allow new beginnings, fresh seeds. Think about it. You put some seeds into the ground and you watch things germinate, you watch things grow, and they grow because it's pure. It's pure because the mind is pure. Just imagine your mind being pure, and therefore your words and the seeds are your words. So your affirmations have to be positive. Now, the answers you need are coming in the full moon of Gemini, right? The full moon of Gemini. If you look up on Google, social media, any other platform, just to find out when the new moon of Gemini is coming in, this is when you get all your answers of communication. You may even have, you might have the ascendant as Gemini. You may be a Gemini. You might have moon in Gemini. Whatever this may be, this is affecting you. But it is the full moon in Gemini that you need to look for, because this is very auspicious. This is very positive for you in terms of your love life. The energies is all about communication. There's a little bit of mischievous there, lively, witty, and information stimulating exchange is possible. Still got the Gemini thing going on here. This is really, really interesting. If you do not know of a Gemini, I'm going to tell you now that you're going to attract somebody of this sign. You've got that twice in this oracle today. And then we have the Emperor, which is ruled by Aries. And I feel like there's a lot of you Aquariuses, Geminis, Libras, Leos, Sagittarius and Aries. Many of you who are born under this particular sign or have these influences in your chart, this reading will especially resonate with you. Whether you are in the same-sex relationship, if this is your preference, then I feel as though you're going to attract somebody into your life that has a strong will, and they have a lot of self-control. They know where they're coming from. They're quite established, could even be self-employed. But somehow this is going to resonate with you one way or another, to do with that love life. And also the other message that I want to give to you, maybe you need to be your own emperor. Maybe you need to be your own boss. Maybe you need to be your own boss in terms of your own emotions. Maybe you need to be more confident, more self-belief, more discipline is required there for you to achieve the happiness that you are desiring in your life. Because the Emperor does represent some form of being loyal, being open to structure, not necessarily being rigid, just structure. Some form of discipline needs to be there. And for me, looking at this particular oracle to do with your love life, you know, the 14th of February, we can all make a wish. It's really saying that you have the ability to have that self-control. You have the ability to be able to manifest. Remember, you've got the birth stone there, the rune stone of birth, new beginnings. But, however, what I'm really fascinated by is this Gemini influence that comes up really strong in this oracle today. Yes, we're talking about February, but because it's a Gemini influence, May and June month of this year, 2021, could also be incredibly important to you. I hope this oracle has been helpful, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye for now. Hi, Oracle 2. This is Samantha Hamilton. Here we go now with our 2021 14th of February love reading, special reading for Valentine's. Let's see what number twos have chosen the Oracle 2. Ooh. Do we complain about love? Are we on the defensive? We have the rune stone of defense. Are we complaining? Are we looking for perfection? Do we have too much expectation from an individual plus ourselves? Can we not remind ourselves that we are only human? Nothing is perfect, but only in God's eyes. We need to be a little bit kinder, a little bit more gentle on ourselves in order to attract more positive light into our lives. Is your cup or glass half empty or full? Which do you propose here? You know, when we get this particular stone, this rune stone of defense, it means we feel as though life has given us an injustice with our own personal doing. Change of attitude would help in order to improve who we need and want to be. Your dreams need a physical plan. Okay, so this is rather interesting. And Taurus could be very important to you. The sign of Taurus is very important. I want to say to you, if your dreams need a physical plan, and this is to do with your personal life, are you waiting for your prince or your princess to come on a white horse or fly through the sky? I really don't think so. Are you putting yourself out there? But are you putting yourself out in a positive light? This is a thing that we need to establish here. I want to say, I feel this reading could also resonate to Taurians, especially, or if you have a Taurus in your chart, then maybe you need to look at, is it your rising sign? Is it your moon sign? Is it in the Venus, etc.? Because Venus represents love. Okay. Your ability to transform, take a big leap forward and rebirth. Pluto. This is interesting. You have the planet of Pluto. There is going to be a big change in regards to your personal life, your emotional life, etc. Because Pluto is all about death, rebirth and transformation. So, but you've got to have faith. You've got to believe. You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to believe that you have the ability to give love in order to receive love. Are you in a loving relationship with yourself? That's always the thing that I ask myself. Are you coming from a positive place? Because if you are, you can't get anything wrong. This is really interesting. We've got the Hierophant now in the Tarot Oracle. This represents Taurus the bull. I mentioned earlier Taurus being important. And because it's coming up, and I know we're talking about February, I want to say April and May represents that particular month. And it also represents Taurus. So is it that you may be drawing in love in those two particular months? Are you a Taurus? Do you have the rising sign? Is your ascendant a Taurus? Is your Venus there? I ask you these questions because this is very, very important. Also, the Hierophant is part of an establishment. Your love could be waiting for you within like a building of work, of study, a community, a group, an online group, etc. Online, rather interesting. Are you going online to find love? Perhaps love is waiting for you there. However, I keep mentioning Taurus because it's big, big, big. It's very important. And Taurus is also the sign of, for me, however, how I see Taurians is loyal, faithful, stubborn, determined, honest. May not always be the most passionate signs of the zodiac, but they certainly offer stability. And if that's you within your character, then that is such an attractive trait to have in terms of reaching out for love. I hope you found this oracle reading today helpful and that you can understand it. If you don't and it doesn't resonate with you, watch this space, because sometimes my readings give predictions rather than just what is right in front of you. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Valentine's Day. Oracle number 3. Happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine's number 3. I feel like 3 is always having a good deal here. Don't know yet because I haven't seen the cards. I've just put them down. So let's begin with our runestone. So you have the runestone of the self, and so it's two peas kissing in a way, is what I want to say, kind of appropriate. It's knowing the self, it's understanding the self. You are more than ready to have your dream. Many of you that have chosen this particular oracle are either talking about a commitment, living together, being together, marriage proposal. Whatever the case may be, this is really, really positive. Some of you, however, have decided marriage may not be the key for you and that you are happy to be with yourself. After all, the runestone of the self, that's what it's about. It's about knowing who you are and where you are going within life. Meditate on contemplate. New moon in Pisces. New moon in Pisces. Again, if you look up online when the new moon in Pisces, this is a good time to manifest love into your life. We are talking about Valentine's, But why not use the alignment of the stars? Why not sprinkle a little bit of light magic of light? So, meditating on the new moon in Pisces brings you deep love and affection. And of course, this energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern a family member or a child, because this is your next one, Cancer. I feel as though I want to speak to the Cancerians, the water signs, the Pisces, the Cancer, the Scorpios. Is your ascendant in Cancer? Is your moon in Pisces? I wonder, are you a Cancerian? Does the Venus sit there in your chart, Venus in Cancer? Are you thinking of living together, moving in together? Because this is rather interesting. 10 of Cups. Look at that. Gosh, number 3 oracles, you've got it on. You've got it all going again. You know, the 10 of Cups is fame, fortune, good luck, abundance, happiness, fulfillment, everything. Everything you could possibly want in your life is there for the taking. If any of you have sneaked into this reading and you're in a bad space, oh my goodness me, are you ready for that massive wish, that dream? Because the 10 of Cups is all about dreams, wishes coming true. I feel like I'm reaching out to the Virgoans and the Pisceans, reaching out to the Cancers and the Capricorns when I'm reading this particular oracle. I don't know why, but this is what I'm feeling quite strongly. Please take a look at that 10 of Cups. Try and visualize yourself in that space of happiness. There is so much happiness for you. Valentine's, I wish you a happy, happy Valentine's, because you couldn't get a better selection of oracle cards on the table here today. You know, remember to manifest your dreams with the full moon in Pisces. Look that up online. That should be able to tell you when. And then I'm speaking out to my Cancerians, or those with the ascendant, or Venus in Cancer, or Moon in Cancer. This is so beautiful. This is positive. But I feel like I want to talk about a bit of fame and fortune here. Being recognised, being loved, being appreciated, being adored. Expect flowers, gifts, and anything else like that. And many of you will be celebrating for sure. Thank you for tuning in to this special Oracle of Love, February the 14th, Valentine's. But Valentine's isn't just about relationships, of course. Valentine's is about sharing love with your loved ones. Subscribe if you wish to, and tune in for next time. Happy Valentine's!